What's going on, y'all? It's your favorite businessman, CEO Rico on ceoricotv.com. And today, I got a good one for y'all. Now, this video is about a dad explaining on why he's giving up the whole fight for the custody of his child. Now, here's the thing. I have not watched this video yet, so we're going to actually review it together. And hopefully, you actually like it because I think it's interesting.
Wait a second. Long dick.
You know, just I've heard people say, why, didn't my dad fight for me? Things like that. It's kind of like, you can't really just say something like that. But let's get into it.
I'm often asked, after 16 years, if I was to see my former daughter, will I speak to her? After 16 years. No. No. People, I'm going to tell you something about us black men. We take scrap respect. Yeah.
I don't. I know sometimes we like to be in this bucket, and try to put everybody in a group. But I can tell you straight up, I hate when people put me in a group. I am not one of those men that takes scrap respect. I demand respect any and everywhere. I give respect for sure, but I for damn sure demand it. Point blank, period. Or we can't talk, we can't pass go, none of that shit. So just remember that.
We're conditioned to take scrap respect. We're so in tune to understanding that everybody think if we own homes, we're gonna be a slumlord. If we fathers, we're gonna be deadbeats. All of us good men, we fight and take on the full brunt of the stereotypes that you are as a black man. Yeah, the other guys, it don't matter to them. But us good guys, we the ones that fighting in the court. We the one that making videos. Basically, they don't know how to read it right when we criticize them. We're trying to get them to act right. I seen a video the other day where a black woman said, I like when black men get offed. I've never seen a black man make a video that says that.
What?
This is how comfortable they have gotten at disrespecting us, and you've accepted it. My mom.
So let's just take a quick pause real quick. It's crazy because I do understand where he's coming from. Because when I go to places sometimes, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to necessarily say represent, but I'll make sure that I'm on my best behavior and everybody around me is on the best behavior. And I don't mean to say it as in a child way, but it just kind of when you have so many of us being publicized in a negative way, it's kind of like we got to overcompensate, because it's all the ones that you've seen before was just not a good representation of what it is to be a black man, and and have standards and hold yourself accountable and operate with integrity. You don't really encounter that, especially a lot of people that I know, a lot of people I've been seen, encounter, stuff like that. That's how they kind of operate. Now, I'm not saying as in an opposite counterpart or anything would display it more, because I really don't compare myself to the Caucasian race or the Indian race. I don't, because I don't know what goes on in their communities. I'm black, and it's while I'm not racist whatsoever, it's just, just being realistic. How did y'all see the one video where it was white people asking black people certain questions on why black people do what they do, and then vice versa, black people's asking white people why they do what they do? It's kind of like one of those. It's kind of I don't know what y'all do over there, so I can't really speak about it or compare myself to it. So I don't. But just listen to everything that he's saying. I understand where he's coming from, especially as he's further elaborating. It's kind of y'all putting us in a bad situation, because when we go out places, we are the people that carry ourselves the right way. But it's we got to overcompensate, because damn, bro, they looking at me is he gonna steal something? It's damn, no. Is he gonna be, rude and, try to be aggressive and all? It's no, bro, I'm chill as hell. I'm just here to have a good time, and that's it. It's crazy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy what he said about his daughter, though, that he wouldn't speak to her after 16 years. And as I'm sitting here listening to him, I'm kind of sitting here thinking, now, I know the love I have for my daughter, and I love my babies, but I also know who I am at the end of the day. And it's 16 years. If I saw you, yes, I would speak, honestly. Like, I'm not a rude individual. Like, if I know you and like you were like close, like a relative or something, it's like, yeah, you know, what's up? Hey, what's going on? Something like that. But I don't know if I could just like not speak to you. Like, this is kind of rude. What y'all think? Like, could you like not see a person for like 16 years and then just completely ignore them if you saw them? Like, even if you don't really rock with them, you know what I'm saying? I got some people that I used to rock with that kind of made me feel some type of way. The fact that we don't rock no more, because it's like, what the hell happened? But at the end of the day, like, I don't think 16 years down the road, if I saw him, I'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, hey, you know, especially if they see me and acknowledge me, of course. Hey, yo, what up? What's going on, man? You good? You know, how everything going with you? Type stuff.
I was paying my mom's rent. My mom talked to me like I was an absolute piece of trash because she don't like my company. My daughter, I didn't do nothing to my daughter. My daughter had her own business at 6. She had a key to the office. She knew all my passcodes. She knew everything about me. I said, if anything happened to me, there's an evasive action that you're going to take. Here's the deeds to the houses, everything. Didn't matter.
Okay.
The fact is, her mother wanted to treat me like shit, and then she joined in. I fought to be a father for 11 and a half years.
I bet you she joined in because he was trying to provide structure, and the mom was, you know, being bitter or whatever, going against it. And then the daughter was like, shit, this is the easy way out. I don't fucking got to listen to this structure and this bullshit. You know, everybody else, like, they're having fun. And, you know, I bet you that's what happened.
For 11 years, 5 months, and 29 days too much. I shouldn't have fought to be a father for one day. I'm retired military, multiple homes. I own 7 cars, 6 of them are BMWs. I have 2 IULs, 1 retirement account that I'm collecting off of the military now. I've never been I don't have no felonies. I'm 56. I'm in good health. I got the goods.
Yep,
and still, I had to beg my daughter to respect me as a father.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did
So
it.
16 years ago, after 11 years of fighting her mother, and only 2 weeks of fighting her, I only fought her for 2 weeks. She fucked me over. I said, nah, we ain't doing this now. She did it 2 weeks later, never spoke to him since. Stop accepting all the negative nonsense because you don't want to fall under the stereotypes. That's why they quick to call you a deadbeat. They're playing on your morals. After all, the song do go, Papa was a Rolling Stone, and I'll always love Mama, right? You're conditioned, unfortunately, to accept this bull.
He was spitting. I'm not gonna lie. He was. Nah, it's very unfortunate when people actually go through situations like this and they encounter situations where they have to depart from their own children. But I wholeheartedly agree with the fact that he shouldn't have had to fight to be a dad. Because, like, I know I've had conversations with my babe and told her straight up, like, I'm not fighting for nothing. Like, that's just me, who I am. I'm not fighting for, you know, a relationship with anyone. I'm not fighting for, I'm not doing it. Because it's like, if you're a genuine person and, you know, you spread positivity, love, or like, that's what I spread when I'm around people in general. Like, I'm always positive. You know, the positivity, productivity, like, I 100, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't necessarily rock with you, I'm like, if I straight up just don't like you, I'm not gonna come around you because I'm not about to fake nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But if there ain't no smoke, I'm not gonna act no type of way. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I'll get at y'all later. Peace.